After creating frames in InDesign, you will most likely need to transform them in different ways to fit them into your designs. Now, in order to finish this flyer, you explore rotating and flipping frames, as well as locking and hiding content within them. You can open this file from the practice files for this tutorial if you want to follow along. Transformation you apply to content can be found in the Properties panel to the right of the document, and also in the Transform panel, found under Window, Object and Layout. Transform. You will focus on working with the Properties panel. With the Section tool selected, click to select this image in the background. Make sure not to click in the content grabber in the center, because then you will select the image, not the frame. In the Properties panel, you'll see a few options for transforming the content. To see more options for transforming, click More Options in this Transform section here. Each of the points you see here in this box represents a point on the selected frame. For instance, the upper left point here is the upper left point on the frame over here. Now you need to flip the image around the center since it's already in position. So click the center point here if it's not already selected. Going forward, any transformation you make, which could be flipping, rotating, or other, will be around the center of the selected content. Then click the Flip Horizontal option here to flip the image horizontally across the center. Now you will explore rotating content like this text. Click away from the image to deselect it, then click to select the text. Move the pointer just off the corner of the text frame and a rotate arrow appears. Drag to rotate around the center by default. Rotation angle should show as you drag. And while you're dragging, press the Shift key. Then you will constrain the angle to 45 degrees. When you see -90 degrees in the label next to the pointer, release the mouse button and then the Shift key. After rotating the text, look in the Properties panel. If you click More Options in the Transform section again, you can see the rotation angle. You could change that value here as well, even resetting it to 0 to remove the rotation. The rotation options you see here would have also worked, since they rotate content 90 degrees, either clockwise or counterclockwise. To move the text into position, drag it over here. Now that the text is where it needs to be, You can look its position to avoid accidentally move or selecting it. With this selected, choose Object, Lock. The text now has a lock icon in the corner and you can't select it. Later, if you need to select it again, maybe to edit the text, you can unlock it by choosing Object, Unlock All on Spread, which unlock everything on this page. If you just wanted to unlock this text frame, you could also click the lock icon to unlock just this object. Leave it locked for now. When working with a lot of page content or content that's close together, it can actually be useful to temporarily hide content so you can focus on other things. Suppose you need to edit the black frame beneath this text. To make it a bit easier to select, you could hide the text. With the selection tool, click the text to select it. Then to hide, choose Object, Hide, to temporarily hide the text. Click the black frame and drag the upper left corner from the center to make it bigger. Now to show the text again, choose Object, Show All on Spread. Now you know the basics of transforming content in InDesign. The more you explore in here, and more tools and methods you will discover for transforming content in your own projects.